Hello there guys, we are back. International break is over, the Blues are back in town. I've just been watching Eibar versus Barcelona this morning, but today we are back with some Premier League action. It's Chelsea versus Newcastle. It's another chance for the Blues to assert themselves in this league. I think it's games like these that you think are easy on paper, but they're the games that they can be easily slipped up on. So I honestly think we win today after beating Southampton, Brighton, all these sorts of teams. We're going to start asserting ourselves in this league. We're going to be right up there. I think we could actually overtake Man City on the day with a win. I know they're playing and probably will beat Crystal Palace later, but that just says how good of a position we are in right now. So I've been super impressed with the start of the season. Again, we're going to be here with all the positivity again. Super excited for the game, and yeah, I'm expecting a really good one. I am excited. So let's get into the lineups and then the prediction. Lineup-wise, it's kind of what you'd expect from the Blues. Kovacic hasn't come back in time, but other than that, you know, these are the only four real defenders we had available. And up front, you know, we've got Hudson-Odoi, Abraham, Willian. I think that's a really solid front three. But Barkley, Mount and Jorginho's in that midfield three. That's the same midfield three that, you know, started against Brighton at home. And I think it can be a little bit maybe too offensive, but I like that. I like that. I like to see that from my coaches. You know, brave, going for the victory, saying we're the better team here and we're going to try and put our attacking players on the pitch to open you up. So we've got a lot of attacking talent there. I'm really excited to see if we can break down a Newcastle team, which is going to be a back five. Is it the same line that they started against Man U? I'm not quite sure. I didn't watch it from the beginning. They've got Dubravka in goal in defence. They've got Clark, Cher, Lascelles, Yedlin, and also Willems in that back five. Just in front, they've got the two Longstaff brothers, Matthew and Sean. And then up front, they've got what looks like a really, really good front three to me of Almiron, Joelinton, and St. Maximin. That looks really, really dangerous. So I think counter-attacks, we've got to be careful for that. And even if you look on the bench here, you know, they've got Shelvey, Gale, Domit, Carroll, Kraft, Atsu. Newcastle have got a solid side, so as ever when Chelsea play Newcastle, I think it's going to be a tight game, a good and well contested game, and I am expecting a really tough tester, especially after the international break. You know, Newcastle would have had a lot of their players staying back, helping them out. They would have been preparing for this game massively. The only two teams they've beaten this season are Spurs and United, are two other teams from, you know, the big six, you could say. So I think they're going to be really up for it for this. But as always with Lampard's Chelsea, we forget about the opposition and we say we're out here for the 3 points. And if you're a side like Newcastle, or, you know, that we respect massively, but we want to be beating, we will go out there for the 3 points. I'm going to say 3-1 Chelsea today. I think we can do it. I can see Newcastle scoring. I think they're going to bring a load of away fans, pile on the pressure and get a goal, make things a little bit nervy at times, but I'm going to go for a 3-1 Chelsea win. I think it could be around that sort of victory, you know, a 2-goal margin. I think I'd be surprised if we got it above a 2-goal margin, but anything can happen. I'm super excited for this game. I'm hoping the Blues are back after the international break and they've got their head screwed on. This is going to be a good one. I'm going to see you guys at kick-off. Newcastle got a free kick and they look like they're going to be one of these sides that comes to the bridge, and then if they get a free kick inside the half, they'll set it down, get the centre-backs up, and that's exactly what's happened here. And that's another free kick, even in a better position this time, because Willian's brought on St. Maximin. So Newcastle, as expected, as we said, going to make things hard for us, and well, there you go. Good cross. Willian! Oh, and he probably should have scored the header. I know he's not the best header of the ball, and especially with that afro as well, but Hudson-Odoi terrorising Yedlin. Good cross to the back post, and Willian peels off really well, and once he's there, has to finish that. Big chance missed for the Blues, and we probably, oh yeah, we should have been 1-0 up there. He gets it wrong, the header. Oh, fine switch by Jorginho again. Hudson-Odoi. Mount! Oh, what a save by Dubravka. That should have been 1-0 Chelsea. That really should have been 1-0 Chelsea, and Mount knows it. It was a weird one because he had so much space in such a good area. And in the end, he hits it pretty central and makes it comfortable enough for Dubravka. It's a smart save and good reactions, but when Hudson-Odoi gets there, slots in Mount, you really expect the net to rustle, and that should have been 1-0 Chelsea, and probably after a couple of chances now, we should have found the net. Deary me, I'll tell you what, we're making a little bit of a mess out of this game here at home to Newcastle. And here we go again, Almiron this time. We just keep on giving them the ball back in really good areas, and this is St. Maximin now. And we got away with that one. Just over here, and Joelinton couldn't get a clean header on it, but I think the atmosphere's got to lift a little bit at the bridge too. Newcastle fans taken over really. It's been a really weird game actually, quite eerie in the stadium. And Newcastle taking advantage of, well, it's like a little bit of a sleepy Chelsea, but I'm expecting us to lift it at some point in this game. I am. That's good from Willian, that's what we need, some good skill. Get the players moving. It's unlucky, but it's going to fall here. 35 minutes played, been quite a stale game. We've had our chances in and around, but we haven't actually had a dominative spell of the game yet, so Been an interesting one. Newcastle throw here, but Hudson-Odoi's done so well there, tracking back. He was the one who gave it away as well, so that's excellent to see. And I'll tell you what, I've just looked over at the sidelines and Mateo Kovacic is ready to come on, so I don't know what's gone on here. I hope that's not an injury to Jorginho, or anyone really, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? It looks like it is Ross Barkley. Which is a shame. I thought he could have given us a bit today, but he started well and it's been a pretty poor and dull game for Chelsea all round, so let's see if Kovacic can add a little bit of zip to this midfield. I'm excited to see what he can do. Maybe, you know, just dribble past a few players, get the crowd on their feet, because that's really what we need right now. Either way, 40th minute, another Chelsea injury. 42nd now, really, and it's Barkley off, Kovacic on. Oh dear, the worst thing we could do here in this poor half is let Newcastle have a goal. I literally just said the worst thing we could do is let Newcastle have a goal and I'd go in them a set piece in an excellent area. We've got to get in at half time here. It's been a really poor and disappointing half, really. We've got to get in here at 0-0 and really have a team talk. 30 seconds left. We've got to defend this and then recover and then get our game back, really. But the thing that comes first is getting in at half time at 0-0, really, and Newcastle certainly want to change that here. Ball in, cleared, and what a save that is by Kepa at the near post there. What a save. I think the referee's whistle had already gone, but only a millisecond before, so the play went on as normal. Either way, we survived it. They've given offside, I think, on the far post, and it was. But when it fell here, it's a smart stop. And there you have it, guys. Half time, 0-0. Really disappointing. We're certainly expecting a little bit more from us today. We need a massive team talk here because this is a sort of game we want to be winning. We want to keep pressure on the sides and the top four, the big teams. We want to be up there at the end of the season. I want to show why we are Chelsea, and we've been really poor today. It's been an uncharacteristic display for what it's been a really positive season. But Newcastle have come here. We've let them play their game plan. It's just been poor. We've got to improve it in the second half. So massive second half coming up. I'm not happy at all. Lampard, I'm sure, and his coaching staff won't be happy either, and neither will the players really, so there's got to be so much to improve in the second half. Let's go and get those 3 points. Come on, Chelsea. The boys are back for the second half. This is going to be absolutely huge. As often when we come in here at 0-0, we're hoping there's been a big team talk. We're going to go in positivity. We're going to hope we can wrap up these 3 points, because honestly, I've been looking around at some of the other games, and this is another massive chance for us to put a statement in this league. We get a win today. We're in a great spot, and then from there we just got to build. In my opinion, we've got to just go for the win today, try and wrap up, and then improve for future weeks. I've got a half-decent stream. The quality isn't very good, but there's English commentary, and I can see, so. Big second half coming up. Come on, I want the atmosphere to be lifted just a level as well. People regain their seats and just get some chants going. Chance for Hudson-Odoi here, Hudson-Odoi. Oh, that was the moment. It seemed to open up for Callum, and it's a brilliant sliding block, but it's much better. This is what we need to do. Get running at Newcastle. We've got players to hurt them. Hudson-Odoi is a good example of that. And just as he's about to release that shot, brilliant tackle and corner in. Oh, it's onto the crossbar. Goodness me. I thought that was it. Tammy Abraham rose so high there. But it's off the crossbar. And still no goal for Chelsea. Nearly a 9th in the Premier League for Tammy. He's saying no to himself there. He really wanted that to go in. What a massive goal that could have been. Free kick Chelsea, and Pulisic is ready to come on here. Well, not ready, but he's getting ready. This could be his moment, I'm not going to lie. Come on, boys. 61 minutes, 55 seconds on the clock. Mason Mount over the free kick.
Last contribution, because Pulisic will be replacing him. Can he sign off with a bang?
Ball in by Mal. Doesn't fall to anyone. Newcastle clear it.
Hudson-Odoi.
Ball into Alonso. Open up and you go.
Julian on this near side. Jorginho. Chelsea almost 3/4 of possession since half time. Willian. It's now wide to Hudson-Odoi.
Good ball in. Oh, it's just over everyone. Good ball by Hudson-Odoi. Here comes Christian Pulisic. I'll be interested to see who he comes on for. I'm hearing Mount and then maybe Willian into Cam. Pulisic out on the right hand side, but good ball by Hudson-Odoi. I'm just wondering whether Abraham's going to get his head on one of these. Good ball in. Abraham! Oh my god, he had another great header chance from a corner. Over the crossbar, and Newcastle survived again, and Abraham should have at least had one goal today really from those two corners combined. Oh, it's a really good chance, and he usually would score those, I'm not going to lie. What a menace of a striker he is. Clark's got hold of him, that can't help, but he does so well there just to shrug him off and get that header away, and it's over the crossbar. Just not quite for Chelsea. Oh, what a massive win it would be if we could just even get a 1-0 here in this second half. How good does Willian look this season? Good ball to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi! It's going to fall to Pulisic! Oh my goodness me! They're celebrating that Dubravka saved like a goal! Oh my goodness me, it was Pulisic who it fell to. At first I thought it was Azpilicueta, but either way, how this isn't 1-0 Chelsea is just ridiculous. And it's the same sort of luck we've been having for a couple of seasons now. This from Hudson-Odoi. Deflection carries it through. Pulisic, oh my god. That is a painful one to watch. What a save by Dubravka. Even once he made the save, you thought it would have trickled into the corner, and it just somehow goes wide of the post. They celebrated with him like he scored a 90th minute winner, and you can understand why. What a save. Good ball. Alonso's going to win that as well. Fall to Willian. Oh, what a save by Dubravka again. It's some of the chance out of nothing. I was really excited for it, but everyone seemed quite down, and Willian just latched onto it and nearly got a goal from it. Here's Jorginho. Pulisic still. Brilliantly done. Alonso. Yeah! It's 1-0 Chelsea! Marcos Alonso! Come on! Come on! That is the goal we wanted. That is what we needed. And Marcos Alonso, look at him, look at him. Come on. You can see what that means to him as well. Dubravka can't keep that one out. You just thought, when it fell to Alonso there, you thought, goal, what an opportunity, and what a shot by Alonso, and what a moment that could be in our season. Come on. Oh, yes. Pulisic starts it, to be fair. Brilliant play by Pulisic. Hudson-Odoi, though, another assist for him. And look at that drive from Alonso. Look at that shot from Marcos. Driven across the goalkeeper. Dubravka can only get a hand to it. It ends in the corner, and that is the goal Chelsea wanted. Absolutely massive. What, 20 minutes or so now coming up for the rest of this game. We've got to keep Newcastle out, and if we can really finish off this game with a second goal. But what a massive moment that is for Chelsea and Marcos Alonso. I cannot believe it. Come on. Come on, look how happy Lampard is as well. You can see why. Such a vital goal. I can't reiterate it enough. Well done, Marcos Alonso. They've been giving him stiff all game, of course, the ex-Sunderland man, and well, he's been reckless. He's been a little bit here and there, but he always finishes those sorts of chances. What a moment for him. Newcastle about to bring Atsu on as well, so I mean, there is going to be a shaky moment in this game for Chelsea if we do not get a second goal. So that's why I think it's so important to get one, and Kovacic could be the man who does it for us. Still Kovacic. Still Kovacic. Pulisic! Oh my goodness me, I cannot believe this nonsense. I cannot believe it, guys. If you don't know what's just happened, Kovacic just ran through the whole Newcastle team. He's played into Pulisic. Pulisic squares it. Abraham literally has a tap-in, okay? Abraham has the biggest tap-in. And this is the most ridiculous block you'll ever see. It's DeAndre Yedlin who's just saved Newcastle. If Newcastle get anything from this game, I will literally be in a wreck for the rest of the day. I just cannot believe it. The luck of us is quite absurd sometimes. It's as certain a goal as it looks. And we can't score from that corner either that looked like it was going to go in. I just don't know what to say anymore, guys. We need a second goal here. Tomori this time. That's a pen. That is a penalty from Joelinton. Ref, you got to listen to VAR though, eh? 88th minute now. It really is getting into that stage of the game in these Premier League games that you see every year. And Azpilicueta really should let that run to the goalkeeper. I can't believe he hasn't got a shout or something there. That's over the top. Wow, what a chance for Newcastle. Fabian Schär. Oh, it is heart-wrenching stuff right now. Oh my god, the header isn't far over. Kepa seemed quite comfortable, but I was really worried there. Tomori just back on in time, but over by Schär. Yes! Come on! Look how much that means. 3 points for Frank Lampard's Chelsea. Oh, and it didn't look like it was coming. That is the sort of game we wanted. I said it all throughout the game. We just wanted that 1-0. We got it. Newcastle have beaten Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Look how much that means to Marcos Alonso. I've muted the stream right now. We had a problem with streams all day. It didn't look like it was a good performance from the Blues. We just got run over at times. We didn't look like we were up for it, but a couple of changes here and there. Christian Pulisic in particular, and Kovacic coming on for Barkley, by the way. You didn't like to see Barkley go off injured there, but Kovacic coming on helped us massively. And I mean, you've got to say, Marcos Alonso, well done for getting that winning goal. Chelsea march on. I think we have to improve now in the future weeks, but well done to the resilience, well done to the character. These are the sort of games that last season we just, fizzle out a 0-0 draw here or a 1-0 or even a 1-0 loss at times. You look at games like this last season that played out so often, but this season we're getting the wins, and that is what we wanted. We got unlucky. I don't know how we didn't get a second goal in that second half. But if I'm being honest, the first half performance was poor. And any win there I would have taken, and we've got to win. On to Ajax now, away on Wednesday. It just keeps on getting big for Chelsea, boys. It's going to be another massive game, and then we do need to have Burnley away. So, more games coming up, more games that we need to win, more points to be won, and I'm really excited. We take the pressure off ourselves for other future games by getting results like these, so that's why it's so massive. And that's all I have to say today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you have enjoyed, and get in there. Chelsea with another 3 points. Come on!